All right, welcome. It is time for our Taldorian, nope, Israela Sira campaign, and our crew having bested some type of captured creature and receiving an airship. We've been meeting them, seeing their past, seeing what has been occurring throughout, and have them figuring out exactly what to make sure they include upon the airship that they have. And there was a particular device of runic power that Monty, being a rune knight, wanted to be sure to get. And in the time between scenes or sessions, we have had Monty been able to get in contact with one of the best known rune smiths in all of Exandria, a man by the name of Gothok, who has pointed him to a contact of his who's had various dealings with the Utherdurnian Secret Service, Utherdurn being one of the major cities of Wildmount. And given their general route, has arranged for a somewhat interesting meeting, giving and transmitting to you via sending coordinates that have brought you to a large structure of a mountain that seems to rise directly out of the sea. Entirely ridiculous in a geographic sense. Who knows why it exists this way? But upon the top of it, there is a strange shop. It's like self-serve tea that is there. And that is where you are all entering as we begin. So, let us do so here. And remember, those of you watching, you can throw in some sweet channel points to help people through situations, both physical and social. See specifically how they might get through them. So, in this seaside mountaintop tea house, it is very well adorned. Bookshelves from what seems to be all over, though not of any particular value of books, seem to be all around. Many fictional tales or even stacks of tablets that almost read like graphic novels all around. At a small table in the side are 5 kettles, all of which seem to be continually filled of 205 degree water, as well as a selection of loose leaf tea. Coming in, you are gestured towards the tea by a man who looks human, skin kind of like kind of a mixture of charcoal that is both raw and slightly used, almost streaks of gray through dark skin. Their eyes cracked and almost shattered versions of an iris of black and yellow. And they themselves sit at a large table with tea for themselves as he invites you to make them and recognizes the only bugbear in the group. And he goes, "Oh, my. Monty, is it?"
Yes.
Good. Then you are the ones who I am to have tea with.
Perfect. May we sit around to join you?
Please do. Grab some tea. Let's discuss business.
Hope they have some oolong.
What would y'all like to do?
Is this like a serve yourself type tea, or is it?
Yep.
So Tara has no idea how to make tea, so she's just kind of watching everybody else and trying to follow along.
Was Azok there during the like? Is this in a Wizards of the Roast kind of situation? Is it? This is a whole different thing.
Yeah, no, this is entirely different.
Entirely different. Okay, so Azok kind of will just look at Tara's little bit of confusion, and kind of just grab 2 mugs, just be like, "I'm a little bit rusty at this, so this is a bad example," and he'll go over just like a half-assed way of how he would brew tea, which is just like none of the like rushing everything. You've overboil, and it just kind of tastes like crap afterwards. So but he'll give you a cup he thinks is his best kind of attempt at it, and starts drinking his own. Yeah.
Tara will try some.
Yeah. Okay.
You decide if Tara likes this tea or not.
What does it taste like?
I rolled a nat 20, so I'm pretty sure if like on like a performance, it'd probably just be minuscule. But like, I guess there's just some way to his method that he burned it. They kind of took it off just right to add a little earthen taste to it, and then he remembers something. Oh yeah, right. I need kind of whatever's like a jar of honey would be out. You kind of just like take like a knife of it and kind of just like dip it into your tea and mix that up. That should taste a whole lot better now.
Yeah. And there's several jars of honey, different colors of honey, and different like crystalline substances to put in. There's like just like this like someone has put all this trouble into maintaining this perfectly.
Yeah. Tara will pour a little bit of whiskey in it.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll try that later.
Jinx is walking to each of the teas, sniffing. Finally gets just to the water, pours some water, looks around real quick, pulls out this little flask and dumps something inside, and just sits down and starts sipping.
Can I sniff whatever she just put into her glass real quick?
Go for it.
That's not a D20. 18.
Can I silver Barb's perception check?
I will. Okay, then I'll. I rolled an advantage too, so I guess I just roll again and just take the.
I think Palance is very invested in you not knowing what this is.
Got you. Where I had another D20 out here. I guess it's gone. Okay. Uh, 13.
So you're trying to determine what it is?
Yeah, just like what am I getting hints at? If it's alcohol, if it's something else that's just an additive to it, if it's supposed to be food.
It smells a little herbal. Would you agree, Josh?
Yeah. Taliki.
Little coppery.
Little coppery.
How does that improve the flavor?
What?
As soon as you opened that, I just wafted into my face. I don't know if you. What is that?
It's my drink.
Sips his lukewarm tea.
Pale and your friends ask a lot of questions.
Yes, well, our fates are joined now, so we're all quite curious about each other. But I'll make sure that we are respectful of each other's privacy. Certainly, we'll learn more in due time. And I'll say that Palin's throwing up the telepathic link. He'll do that like every day, every morning, if that's okay, Matt.
Yeah.
So he's discreetly using the telepathic link for that. But he's just circling the room. He's kind of observing the reading material and maybe sneering a little derisively at the lack of kind of academic value. And he has very negative, aversive reactions to tea from his prior misadventures. So he is not partaking.
Amazing.
So Monty grabs the teacup, and it's ridiculously small versus but he handles it very, very nimbly, like he's done this before. And he actually takes out a little cloth and puts some leaves in, ties it up, and pours the water in, and then starts to let the tea bags steep in the tea. And he'll take, again, if there's a little spoon, it looks ridiculous in his hand. And he's stirring it very, very gingerly, and after a few moments, he'll take his tea and come over to the table and sit.
All right. He goes, well, I know all of you are. He insisted. But I know all of you are, so I insisted. So I might as well tell you my name is Nebukuha.
Never cool hat.
Nebuka.
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 And Miss Terra.
What is he? Is he human? What is he again?
Human looking.
Okay.
Humanoid with crazy, like, shattered irises. Does I remember correctly?
Yeah. Yep. The irises look like they've been shattered like glass into black and yellow. His skin is like dark but streaked with gray, almost slivers, like silver veins almost. So, right. So I hear that you are looking for a particular item to power your defense system.
Yes. We're honored that you would take this time to meet with us and discuss this. We're looking for an item that will provide a little bit of magical wind and lightning that will kind of cover our ship to give us the ability to subvert any type of attacks against us, to give us an advantage and the attack a disadvantage.
Indeed. I was given about what you were looking to do and to inscribe the runes upon it. And I do know of such a stone, if you could call it that would work in what you have, and it so happens I am very keen on seeing it taken from its current owner.
Is this a as a like trying to stay back behind the table, behind Monty is overhearing this and just couldn't help interject, like, is this a personal gripe with the owner that you have, or is it strictly business?
I wouldn't say personal, more of a business issue, you could say. I'm in his employ. And since he has obtained a thing, it seems like the whole structure of the organization is going away from what he has promised. And I'm quite comfortable there. I like the research it provides me and the resources. And now he wants to go and invade and do all types of expansion over the bones of villages and kill and burn, the whole thing. And, when I was a cool 100, that type of thing was very interesting. I enjoyed it. I'm over 800 now. I'm just done. Old life, don't need to go backwards. So don't really want to find a new job. And I was thinking of ways to stop him and make a lot of bureaucratic nonsense. But then, of course, I got the contact. Realized a skilled group such as yourself needs what he has that's causing the problem. I could provide the information for you to do it, and all of us are very happy.
And
Monty turns to the group and says, what do you think?
well, I would really like to know who first, because I have a feeling who it might be, and I really don't want it to be the person he says it is. Also, what continent are we on that?
We're still on the zoo.
None. You're on the
Ooh.
seas.
Oh, okay.
Sure. My employer's by the name of Rakir.
Oh, doesn't matter then. I was more worried about someone named Trent, but
Oh. No. Oh, Trent wishes he could employ me.
Well, Monty, he's your contact. He's brokering it with you. I'll follow your lead if you think it's a good idea.
Again, just remember, everyone's in this encounter, so everyone feel free to go through. But certainly, yeah.
So,
I would really like the input of the group. We are together, so I want to make sure that we're all together. But slowing down someone who tries to oppress others is very interesting to me.
Are we just slowing them down? Are we stealing from them? Are we killing them?
I mean, I'd rather you not kill them, but I mean, I get it. I'm not going to tell you to not die or not, let him kill you or something ridiculous like that. But I just would like the item gone personally. But again, people die all the time.
It's more of a theft, possibly not killing him. Okay. Just where I come from, some people end up dying a lot more than others.
And to Terabel have something?
I mean, I can still anything, but if you're sending us in there to fight, they're probably gonna die.
Well, I mean, if you could get in and out without anyone knowing, good for you. I simply provide the information. And to that end, well, I guess what I will say is I have information about the place. I would like some committal from you. If you're taking this deal, just don't want to hand out this information to people who aren't going to make good use of it.
And what do you get from this deal?
I get to continue doing what I've been doing. That's all.
And pardon our curiosity, but what is your professional interest that's been interrupted?
Oh, certainly. Very specifically, I've been unearthing spells of planar creation, specifically. Has been very interesting. I don't know if you know this, but planes themselves have been collapsing all around in our midst. Most recently, an incursion into the Feyrealm, I believe. Anyway, if they can incur this way, if the walls can be broken, many believe they can be rebuilt. So if walls can be rebuilt that once were broken, new walls can be put back up, especially in this time. And if you took some of these pieces, let's say, that have fallen down, one could create your own very plane made by your rules. And that's been my general focus.
Yeah, these are quite lofty goals.
I'd like to.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you go finish what you were saying.
Well, I just, given the enormity of this undertaking, I'm curious if you are part of any formal groups who've declared themselves.
No. I am in the employ. I am the administrator for Vrak's Fortress, specifically Brimstone Hold. I administer and make sure that everything runs correctly, gets what he needs, and there's enough fire and lava and all that type of stuff to keep him nice and cozy and get his troops what they need to, I guess, do some of their work. But again, it's always been sort of we research, we do other things, and now he wants to be all war, and that's just not okay.
And do we know why his motivations have shifted, or?
Seemed to be mostly just that because this fell into his hand. From what I've been able to glean from it, I thought at first it could be something I could help make a plane from, but it's far too weak for that. It seems to be a calcified, or I guess you could say petrified, soul of a storm giant. And given its structure, it should be, from what I can tell, extremely conducive to runic magic for it to do at least what you said you're interested in.
So I'd like to insight check when he said what he got out of it was just being able to continue. Could I insight check that?
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. I would say, yeah. I mean, like you'd expect, he's giving you what you need to know. But yeah, I would say everything he said, he does want to continue. He's not keen on war.
Okay.
I'm in.
I got nothing wrong with this. We can do this 100%.
I'm quite in favor. I was curious if we could discuss terms. Some of your work relating to the reinforcement or the construction of planes is of great personal interest, and I'm wondering if there might be an opportunity for information sharing if we were to find anything else of value for you.
I mean, certainly. I would say, ultimately, I mean, if you have any information relating to planar construction, we could certainly deal. Do you have such things?
I've become aware of some privileged information regarding degradation of planar barriers that perhaps, though unverified at this stage, might be of some sort of interest.
Very good. And back, Monty, I was trying to remember everything he had said. There is something that comes up that comes up as a lie to you. When he said that the orb is not good for planar construction, you don't think that's true?
So we have the telepathic link, and Monty will say quickly, as he spoke about the orb not being conducive to planar construction, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't ring true. And then we just any change in his expression. He'll just, keep on intently listening and nodding his head.
So does that mean we can fight him?
I think it means we need to be very careful when we do after today and when we meet him.
So what is this person we are fighting? I mean, I'm guessing you're a wizard. So is your employer also a wizard? Archmage? Yada yada yada.
Oh no. Let's see here. The word. Your word would be an Afriti.
Oh.
Have I heard of that?
Oh yeah, you'd be familiar with the elemental creatures from the plane of fire.
As cracks his knuckles and a bunch of embers start burning on off of them and some ash falls. Oh yeah. I know those guys.
Yes, that's all the burning and pillaging. The usual. I want to expand my elemental empire onto the material. Yeah.
Well, if we are all in agreement to take this task on, does anyone disagree with it?
No objections here.
Sorry, I stopped paying attention. I'm still working on the notes. And she's writing the notes that he was talking about, planar construction and everything like that.
So, tell me about the place. So, what exactly are we walking into?
Yes. Well, in that case, if we're in agreement, let us continue. And he unfurls for you a map that he seems to have drawn that I am putting in handouts.
Perfect.
This is Brimstone Hold.
What kind of dragon?
I believe he's red.
How big?
I don't know. Let me see. Bigger than a child? I don't know. Maybe 30, 40 feet. I don't know.
Is he older than you are?
We haven't had that type of discussion. Listen, he's security. I'm admin. I don't talk to him.
All right. How long have you worked for this gentleman?
Over a century.
Okay. And for that over a century, how much of that has this dragon been a bodyguard?
Well, he's been with us from the beginning. Well, since I was there, I guess he was there, yes. And I had to take care of the payroll for him. He likes to be paid in gold and hearts if I can find them.
Interesting.
Oh.
Is this still on Exandria? Or are we hopping to a plane?
This is in Exandria.
Okay.
This map is fabulously rendered. I can't help but notice mention of a prison yard and cells.
You're gonna press a button on the side
and hold it.
Alex here, not me.
Alex. Second place.
He's probably away.
Got him.
There you
Okay. It's so funny. I was like, is it Michael? I was trying to find who it was.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. I mean, of course, like I said, he's an aspiring warlord. He likes to keep prisons and cells and all that type of stuff. Likes to employ local underdwarves to take care of such things.
And I'm assuming my offices means his office on the bottom half of that screen.
My office is my office.
Got you.
But yes, various people from villages or ships that he's taken over and likes to torture or feed to the dragon. Or I don't deal with the living experimentation unless I need someone to go through a portal. Then I will grab one. But
Of course. Well, if I'm looking at this correctly, I mean, there are two safer ways we can get into it. It's through the storerooms. The Eye of Ifriti, that sounds like it hurts. Is that also where our object is being stored, or is it also one of the storerooms?
Oh, no. It is specifically being stored in his quarters, you see.
I see. The X marks the spot.
Yes.
Okay.
The Eye of the Feet, that is actually the head of security. That is his title.
So do you have a best option of getting in undetected? Like maybe guard schedules, best way to approach the keep?
Well, that's what I hoped you would all figure out from your map here, but
yeah. I mean, I got a couple of this.
Yeah, doesn't hurt to ask since you're familiar with it. Right?
I mean, I can tell you that I would say fire is a thing. The surrounding volcanic wastes and everything along with it, it's all powered in. So if you are ready against that, that will give you a heads up. Again, I'm not in charge of security, so I don't know why it has to be so on theme, but I mean, that's whatever. However, as far as ways in, I do have been able to schedule some prisoner escort and supply shipments. I cannot. Unfortunately, Rock here doesn't give me a schedule to take care of his schedule. So that's a little harder. Mostly because he just shifts to and fro. But you can here's some, and it gives you basically a schedule of when prisoners are escorted in or out and when supplies are coming in. As far as when it wouldn't be entirely strange for different people to be in at least some parts of this place.
Okay.
So looking at the map, if we're getting in here and probably sneaking our way through is the best bet. One of the higher storeroom on that second half of the map is probably the best spot. We can just make a U around until we get to Vrakir's office, because we don't want to run into head of security if we go directly down from there. Any other way to get in here, we'd have to go through security.
Do you have anything that belongs there that you've recently taken?
I have some stuff from the yard. I thought you might be interested in that.
Yard would be interesting.
But anything beyond there, I have had to protect against such intrusions. But the yard is fairly vulnerable to that. Though interplanar travel could be an avenue if you so desired, but I don't know what you're capable of.
If we think Asla kind of knows the thing, what Galadriel is asking, like via like components for a teleport spell, but turning to that, like if you can grab something at the docks, and we have no way of getting back out when we have our item, that could probably be an emergency exit out.
Yes, and given Verkir's mode of travel, it is vulnerable to planar in and out.
Hmm.
That's how he likes to go home for dinner. And I will tell you, for this item, he had me build him a little plane for it. So once in, hopefully when he's not in there, you'll have to achieve that.
Ooh, do you know? Well, is the little plane similar to a demi-plane at all?
Yes, precisely.
Well, if we know specifics about the inside, which you claim you do, I can actually access someone else's demi-plane by knowing information about it. Would that work here?
He did have me drink a memory potion, unfortunately. I know some things, but enough. I do know the key for it is in there.
Perfect.
I remember being told to cast some type of protection, though the details have been erased specifically, but I'm sure it's nasty. But you might be able to find other things there. I'll just caution you, he is a fearsome individual and knows how to use that stone to, frankly, destructive capabilities. So I would personally not recommend a direct confrontation. But, of course, you are the team. And
Yeah, that's going to need some time to think of the exact plan, but this is doable. Anybody else have any ideas on how we want to do it?
Well, I can open those cells.
It is a ways away, but that's a good. I like where your head's at. We definitely use them as like unlock the cells. To what end? Are we freeing people? Or are we making a distraction?
Distraction.
But certainly, anyone we liberate, if they survive and escape, that would earn us some, non-trivial political capital in the future.
It is. It does make the journey to his office a lot longer. We'd have to go basically from the prison yard to the barracks, and then hit the guards room, and then basically run through.
Unless we did two teams.
That was going to be my backup plan, but I never had any luck with splitting teams. But I do see the merit of doing this. So,
Well, are we motivated by such altruistic goals here, or are we looking merely to fulfill our end of the bargain?
Well,
And Palin's actually asking. He's very curious about everyone's response.
I mean, look, guys, I'm not good at magic, but I can open locks. I can punch things. So, if your intent is to go and try to open up a plane or something, I'm no good. But I might be useful somewhere else.
there are several locked doors between that and the plane that are more conventional, you could say.
Well, that I could do.
I'm also very. If I just need a night's rest, I could probably recall some ancestral knowledge of tinkering or thieves, tools.
I've already got you covered.
Sick.
Yes, but more philosophically, I suppose. Are we interested in mitigating some of the harm that this Vrakir is responsible for, or merely looking to satisfy our own?
Well, I mean, I would like to mitigate harm, and she is speaking inside everyone's heads.
I think
maybe we could also take on this dragon.
That's a big if.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to grapple a dragon.
I'm quite confident in your abilities, I have to say.
Didn't
You
you
already-
just grapple a dragon?
That wasn't a
Was it?
dragon.
It was bigger than her. So what's the difference?
And it had wings and claws.
But Monty, I'm Jinx. I'm curious. How do you feel about the potential of a more heroic outcome?
But if we can do good while obtaining the object, then we can deal a double blow to his efforts. But if what our host has said rings true, the orb itself will cause much for him to consider about moving forward in the way he is. That being the Ifriti.
Jinx, we could grapple a dragon.
Does sound fun.
All right.
Chance-
I just want to make sure. Is there anything else you want here, or should we move to a scene where you can start these conversations?
I think we'll move on to conversation.
I want to do something really out of pocket, Matt, with our host.
Yeah.
So Palin is going to use the Aboleth amulet. God, there's like 3 paragraphs of stuff I can do. But basically, I'm going to try and charm this guy and forge a permanent telepathic link with him that will persist until I die, or until he dies, I guess. But there's a wisdom save of DC 14. And then I wanted to get cheeky with my portents.
Oh man. Okay. Sorry. Let me go grab his stat block. Do this correctly.
It's about to be real obnoxious. So
if this is all Freedy, I wonder what he is, because I'm it's either I thought he was Genasi at a certain point, but now is he messing with an Afridi? Could he be another one of those Shin?
Okay. So let me actually double check something. Okay. So, and it's not a spell, right?
it's not.
Okay. What? So you go ahead and use it. Does it charm them?
So spend an action to target one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be magically charmed. So it is a charm effect. This charm, so it's explicitly a charm, persists until either you or the target dies.
Certainly. In that case, you throw it out. You do. What do you do for your portent?
I'm going to impose a 2 on the die.
Okay. So you feel it, and it's as though you feel your tendrils come out, and they are singed and burnt away as they approach him. And then he looks at you. Oh. And I thought we had a level of trust.
Palin?
What just happened?
Yeah, what just happened?
Well, the degree of trust would be so much greater if we could check in on each other, don't you think?
You really think I'm stupid?
Ooh, I'm getting up from my chair.
On the contrary, I think you're quite brilliant, and I'd love to have more reliable access to your insights.
Telepathically jinx, your brother is about to get us in trouble.
Monty, you're quite aware that this is done on good faith. And you have broken that. Good day. And he goes to leave.
Oh no, guys! I'm so sorry.
What was that about?
You have the map.
You have the map. We can just do this.
You might no longer have an ally who will help you should you run into trouble. But you still have information. You still have a lot to be able to do. So, as he leaves, you do see there's a stream of black smoke that comes around him as he vanishes.
Down my scalding hot tea. Ugh. What the hell?
And just as I was about to ask him how to plane or travel, I cannot do that. Palin, can you?
No, it's beyond my capabilities.
I think I know a trick or two that can do that. I just need something from a plane that we want to shift to. And I don't have that.
Tara just starts laughing.
This is still Alexandria, though, so it's not like our options are severely limited.
Yeah. Essentially, from the information that he was able to give, because again, more information is given than is fun to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
It is nearby, about a day's air travel, so easy enough to access.
Yeah.
Could always go down and try to come by the volcanic terrain that's around, like, basically Volcanic Island.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty dangerous, but you could try it. And there's the main entrance, and there's the harbor.
I need to look at some spells real quick.
Then some of the stuff that you've come up with.
I mean, no offense, guys, but if we wanted to tick him off, we could have just killed him.
No, my apologies. I grossly miscalculated. I thought I was certain of the outcome. It's an unusual misstep.
Don't worry about it. We were probably going to have to fight him at some point anyway. That's been my experience anyway.
Just a forewarning, Palin. Normally, when people talk about planes, they're high-level wizards. And most wizards, every morning, or at least the higher-level ones, like casting a spell called Mind Blink. And he pulls out the spell book and shows... that would prevent you from doing anything like that.
Ooh. I'll have to copy that one later.
Sorry, glad you're out here over like wizard splaining to me.
Yeah, yep.
Hilarious.
She's a higher level wizard than Balin is, I think, right?
Yeah.
She's got all
She's
the
pure
levels
wizard.
and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a couple of tricks. I can shift this out of the planes. I can probably guarantee us to get in without being seen if I turn us into animals. You'll really get us a good sneaking advantage inside, and then you'd be able to change. Actually, let me check. Actually, if you're able to change back on your action.
I do have a question. What animals live inside a volcano?
My geology is not the best.
What, animals inside a volcano? There wouldn't be many animals inside a volcano.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
that's
no.
why I was. That's why I was.
Oh,
kinda curious.
Just don't go diving into the lava pits, guys.
No, I meant like you're trying to use them to sneak in. An animal in a volcano would be very noticeable.
Rats are pretty resilient creatures.
I feel like maybe we do the exact opposite of what we were going to do now.
So
What, a
you're
complete
saying
distraction?
don't do it?
No, we do it. We just do it the opposite way than how we said we were going to do it.
So go charging in
Successful?
and just kill everything inside?
Now you're talking my language.
She gets up to make more tea.
Okay. Well, in that case, we got to think about fire protection. Not a lot of that going around. Fire shield is something I can do. I just gotta see if it's a spell. Fire shield, where is it? Where is it? That's a 4th level if I'm remembering it.
So we're going to find a giant soul, right?
Yeah, and he told us before he left that it's in his boss's quarters, which is on the other side of the cells, under the audience chambers. We'd have to... I mean, there are plenty of ways to do it. It's just a lot of obstacles. Either way.
Hey, on the bright side, now if we get caught, we could turn him in.
Is Monty cool with that?
Was that your buddy?
Monty gets up and goes and puts his little teacup back where he got it, and he puts the little spoon that is now grossly twisted and bent into a ball of just metal.
I don't think he's cool with it.
Well, how am I supposed to know?
He's crushing it like it's a ball of yarn.
Yeah, anybody
It's
can
so
do that,
small.
though. Monty, are you okay?
Yep, we got to make a plan.
All right.
I'm not good at planning.
Me either.
Okay, we have 2 options that I see. We sneak. If we can try and go sneakily, we got to choose a store. We got to choose the right storeroom to head down, get to that guy's office, and kind of just loop around. We don't have to get it. Security's probably not be lurking around there, but there's no dragon. But if you want to fight a dragon, we can do that, and then just go to the audience chambers from up top, and that's a more direct route. That's after fighting a dragon, which I'm on, but it's not my first dragon.
Yeah.
So option A, stealth. Option B, fight.
Do we vote?
According to the map, the storerooms, the area that leads to the storerooms, the northern part of the map, is that a stairway? If you get into those storerooms, is that a stairway into our former ally's office?
That's what I'm thinking. If that's a long hallway, we just, once we get out of the storeroom, we hang a right and we'll head to his office basically. And there should be another hallway to go basically horseshoe our way to the boss's office.
Around the eye of the Ifrit,
Yes.
whatever that
Yeah.
monster is. And if that way is blocked, what's plan B?
Plan B is we either choose to double back to the original storeroom and just head towards or loop around towards the barracks and go out that way, or go back to your friend's office and then go to the room with the Eye of the Afridi. Either way, we have to cross it. I don't know. There's not a lot of options to get to there from that point.
Just checking. Who has the ability for any protection from fire?
That would be me.
I've got myself too. I'm just checking for anyone else, or
it doesn't hurt me as much as it should.
Okay.
We like that.
Okay.
I can take fire.
Palin, do you have anything?
No, not for fire mitigation.
All right. She hands her spell book and say, "Well, it might take a couple hours, but I recommend either protection from energy or fire shield."
No time like the present.
And then Tara or Jinx, if we have to, I could always put one of you in a hamster ball.
I'm good. And
Okay.
no comparing me to hamsters, okay?
Oh, she's terribly sensitive, but you have to be careful.
I'm okay. I plan ahead.
Okay. Should I have to worry that you actually have a head of like a fire giant or something that you're just going to toss into the lava and make everything go away?
Does that work? I feel like you're making that up.
I am completely making that up, but I don't know.
Oh, wait, is that what...
I mean, I collect a lot of potions for different situations because you never know what you might walk into.
Is that what this guy is like vomiting out? Lava?
Yeah. That's what the implication was.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
We've got stuff. We've got stuff for this.
Now we just need to get a little bit of prepared and find this place.
Yeah. Getting in is also a problem, but I think if we get to the door, I can turn us into flying creatures, and we can just bolt it to there. And then once we're there, we can drop that and then just head right into the storeroom.
Well, they have docks. Didn't he say something about supplies? They've got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, you have the supply schedule and everything too.
Ooh.
So give you supply schedule and give you the prison transfer schedule.
All right. I feel like we pick a route and we go with it.
Yeah.
Because all this planning's hurting my head.
Yeah.
Supplies we might be able to take to the storeroom.
It's true. If we can make off like we're workers, just, resupplying the fort, and then when we're left alone, ditch that adventure.
Worth a shot.
Okay. So is that the plan then?
I like it, yeah.
Sounds good.
You did say it's a day away, right?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I get changed spells.
Yeah. Is there any information as to who exactly the kind of people are resupplying them? Like, are they just like like an East India trading kind of thing? Are they like
uniform?
uniform?
That would have been a conversation that you could have gone with.
Could have, yeah.
But yeah, so that was the mission that probably would have been more once you chose a route with him and began asking specific information. But
Gotcha.
he got alienated before then.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, because like if we could sneak onto the ships, but I don't know how we're gonna get from there to the storeroom without being seen.
You could pretend to be more traders. You could do a lot of things. So
Mhm.
I would say if you want to come in when all the supplies are coming in, or whatever you want to try to give I'd say pick something.
Yeah, what is everybody? So just above table, do you
Yeah.
like the supply run? A little bit of time out here. You like the supply run where we kind of do the, get them in there and then keep working, keep passing ourselves off as laborers to get the supplies into the storeroom. If we can get to the storeroom, then we're over a major hurdle.
Yeah, I like it.
Now, not knowing what's below, of course, but who would be our talkers if we're going to try to get to the supply run, to furthering the supplies past the docks?
Well,
I guess that, Matt, would that be where the supplies would come in at the docks?
Yeah.
On the map. Okay.
if you need somebody intimidated, that's me.
Perfect. Who? Okay, that's intimidation. What about persuasion?
And we're out of character right now, right?
Yeah.
We're still timed out. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're timed out.
Yeah, I'm also very intimidating, not persuading.
Okay.
Yeah. Galadriel, have you got anything? Or Alex?
If you want to kill a bunch of things, I've got something. But aside from that, not quite.
For you wizards, if you either have borrowed knowledge or skill empowerment, those are become very helpful skills for people that don't have persuasion.
But I am good at picking locks.
That's true.
We're probably going to need that.
Yeah, I can also, if I get some thieves' tools, I can get that through a trance. But 2 is better than 1.
Okay.
So is Bard knowledge a spell?
No, but skill empowerment is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm decent at deception. I'm not like amazing, but I'm decent.
Better than what I got.
I can also throw a guidance on there, and I have a high portent left too. I have a 17.
I can give you an enhance. Wait, can I? We have enhance ability as druids, right?
You should.
We do. Yeah, I can give you an advantage on the charisma check too.
Okay. Does that sound like
I do? I can magically make up to 12 creatures follow my will, though.
That could also be a backup. I feel like if we've learned anything about this meeting is that there are some people who can resist some kind of things. I think that would be a good backup plan. As if talking our way through doesn't work. But I think Tara is probably our face for this right now.
Well, that's scary.
Again, there's guidance in your way and there's enhanceability. We've got your back.
And I would think that this is a stronghold of some sort, so intimidation may be the skill of the day there.
Yeah.
So,
and keep in mind though, the docks themselves, it is it is boats that sail on lava.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me. So what is your approach that way right now?
I think we're gonna maybe try to deceive them into thinking we're workers here to deliver something.
Okay. Are you going to then arrive by airship?
I think if we can, I think probably the best way would be from the docks. Like if we were to just like pass off as like, hey, we're just extra hands for this shipment. That just last minute decision. Mind if we just go on and we'll be on a boat?
So you're trying to find a boat on its way over?
Yes.
And hijack it. Pretty much right along, still on.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's kind of what I need to know. I was curious about what that plan was there, and then I think now you guys, if you want to figure out anything else, you. Right now, it sounds like hijack boat, get into boat, and intimidate, convince your way. Sounds like you're trying to get access to the storerooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. As I don't think it sounds like you have all you need, because of course stuff will come up as it comes up. And I guess the only thing to make sure your character's on the same page, did they have the conversation of the heroics?
Right.
Because people kept on putting that out, so I think any character that was interested in rescuing would like everyone keeps asking, like, "Hey, is anyone going to go hero on us? We just want to know now." That was brought up several times in conversation by different party members.
I mean, Galadriel wouldn't be against it. I mean, she's not saying she's going to actively do it, but I mean, if a bunch of people are being tortured, no promises.
I'm coming at this like it's weird because like the whole reason we're kind of metally getting together is to go towards the Iron Authority here. So who would we be if we passed an opportunity of doing the same thing in this kind of situation? So let me think. I'm totally open if we want to split the party route once we get to the storerooms, and whoever wants to go to the cells and free the prisoners, that's probably the best opportunity to do that, or probably from the docks point right here.
Well, Tara only brought it up as a means of a distraction. She never brought it up as a means of rescuing. And once they mentioned there were doors locking the office, she kind of abandoned that thought.
Okay,
cool. So it sounds like you're pretty much all on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then are we then ready to hijack a ship?
Almost.
Okay. What do we need to do?
I just want to do something really quick with a couple of people.
Okay. So we just want to be on your ship.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on your ship for that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's do that. Good. So we've got sounds like we got everything that we need to plan out of character in.
Yeah.
We're good.
Untime out.
Yeah.
Time it.
All right. The deck of the Risen.
I think Tara would ask Palin and Monty and basically anybody, really, to kind of come down to the bar real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, Palin's already throwing it back.
oh, buddy. Oh, no.
Kayla doesn't take failure well.
Palin's pouting.
It's not a good coping mechanism, friend.
He still has his spellbook open. He's like sloppily copying Fire Shield that Galadriel gave him. Results are going to be pretty poor, probably.
Oh, no.
Galadriel just looking over his shoulder because she's not letting that spell book out of her sight.
I think Azok will babysit Palin. Is like probably just needs someone to look after him in case he doesn't, in case he does something.
So Tara will take out a big bottle and kind of walk up to kind of a seat that's in between where Monty would be sitting, kind of where Palin would be at, and would kind of just put the bottle right there and say, all right, I think we should all talk about what happened. But I am not good at that because talking about feelings is weird. So I'm going to bring out the big guns. And she kind of reaches into her sack. And she pulls out this kobold puppet and puts it on the table.
No.
No.
This is Mr. Waffles. Nobody laugh. Say hi to Mr. Waffles.
Hi, Mr. Waffles.
Wait,
Hi,
well,
I'm
that
Mr. Waffles.
so waffles, yes.
And I'm here to talk about your feelings. So why don't we talk about how we're all feeling right now? Look, my parents made this for me when I was a kid, and it helps, okay? So just talk to Mr. Waffles. I'm going to give you all a black eye.
All right.
My eyes are already black.
Azok will look at Tara and then look at Mr. Waffles and feels weird addressing the puppet and just be like, I'm feeling like there's some mixed emotions. We have a goal in mind, but at the same time, we feel bad that we rubbed somebody the wrong way. I do feel a little guilty about it, but I don't think there should be any more guilt passed along. And he looks at Palin. He's nursing a cocktail and just like, think what happened, and no one should feel ashamed for that. And he looked at Tara. Do we really have to address the puppet? Is that how that works?
Yes. Oh, hold on. And she puts Mr. Waffles up to her ear. Mr. Waffles says that Tara feels kind of not so good about implying we would turn on Monty's friend because she didn't know that was Monty's friend, and she wants Monty to know that. That's what Mr. Waffles says.
I agree, Monty. Actually, yeah. Kind of feel bad that
Monty kind of cocks his head to the side. It's as much quizzically that a bugbear can muster. We have a job to do. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's not.
Yes, but it wasn't supposed to be harder, was it? It was supposed to. I was supposed to be able to establish the link, and then have reliable access throughout our efforts, and then, we were going to trade information on the degradation of the planes, and they would be so. I saw it. You see, is the thing, is I saw it, and I'm not often wrong, but increasingly lately I'm wrong. I keep things aren't happening the way they should happen.
Oh, you'll be fine. Now, I do have to ask, Gran, this enchantment magic eludes me a little bit, and you see there's 50 spells in his book and not a single one's enchantment, or only one's enchantment. So, but he's going to say, I kind of have been told though that if you ask permission, they can willingly grant you access like that. Did you thought about going that route maybe next time? Just friendly suggestion.
Maybe you could make the suggestion to Mr. Waffles, and Mr. Waffles can pass it along telepathically.
Okay, Mr. Waffles, can you pass that along?
And then she makes Mr. Waffles nod.
Jinx
And-
totally walks in on this and then turns around and goes, nope, and spells 26 right back out.
Jinx is so lucky.
And you see Galadriel, like, have you ever seen, like, the hand on the table thing as it just slowly starts, like, edging the way, like, the fingers towards her spellbook?
Yeah. I think this will probably make us a lot closer. I mean, how often do we get to go through that kind of situation, and then we all have different reactions to it, but we're all working
Too often.
together.
This has happened too often. I know it's only one time, but that's too often.
I mean, Mr. Waffles, I feel this is really, really hard to do.
I just
Mind
can't
you-
see Mr. Waffles. This is really weird for me.
Oh no, that was in character. She said
Oh, yeah.
this is really
Oh, yeah.
hard. But I feel like Palin made a valiant effort. It backfired. It sometimes does. I mean, I once had a fireball blow up an entire lab. I mean, it happens. But the important thing is we learned a little bit. At least I hope we learned a little bit. And next time, hopefully it goes a little better. If not, it happens. I mean, we just have to go with it the flow. I mean, when you start amassing mass amounts of power, eventually you're going to make mistakes. I mean, it's one of those things that even though we're powerful beings, they act like we can't ever make a mistake. And they act like it just because we kill a couple hundred people, we're all of a sudden villainous people, and like she starts going on a rant and someone actually has to stop it.
Mr. Waffles, I think what the general consensus is that we will learn from our mistakes and therefore we become stronger, knowing where we are weakest. That's not at all what I wanted to say.
Mr. Waffles
We know it works,
says,
it doesn't work.
Mr. Waffle says that that's a good start, and the next time that we ever have issues, he would be happy to assist. And she puts him back in the bag.
Does he have office hours, Dara?
No.
Might be a good idea.
But maybe if Mr. Waffles feels so inclined, he could spend some time in the library just to be available for anyone who might so happen to need his services.
I'm looking at Tara like she has to be there regardless. Like,
How do you expect Mr. Waffles to move without me?
oh, is that a? Oh, so it's not as funny to you as it was to me 5 seconds ago. Ah. Okay.
I am deducting.
Monty slumps his
my
shoulders
gold
and
for
says, says that, good, we've all learned that we have to keep moving regardless of mistakes. We just keep going. We have to depend on each other. And Tara, please thank Mr. Waffles. He gets up and just walks out.
Wow.
He actually works.
Yeah, he works. I told y'all. He helped me out of a lot of jams when I was a kid.
It's actually kind of sweet.
No, it's not.
No, it's very intimidating. It's very imposing.
That's right.
There's a vague threat of violence about it.
It's badass.
That sounds like a great friend.
And then
Okay.
all of a sudden,
Anything
Galadriel-
before we go to the ship?
yeah,
Like, I'm
Galad-
fine. I just want to make sure we're not just like circling
Right.
the drain here.
Yeah. No.
Galadriel just has like a random epiphany, and she pops out an owl just out of the midair and says, "I could have done this a long time ago," and sets it on the counter and like gives us "I'm watching you" and just poops away with the minty door.
All right. So then you want to try to find a ship
Yeah.
to
Yep.
commandeer. All right. Very good. In that case, who's leading the trying to find the ship?
I will.
Ooh.
Very good. Then give me an investigation check for the high seas.
Okay. If he's none of those, so 23.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Then from up top, you're able to identify 3 different ships that seem to be making their way, and based on the time they arrive, you can tell that they would be all likely arriving for supply runs to Liverpool Soho, and you can see they're made and magically enchanted with deep runes to be essentially immune to fire. And they're going towards what you see is where lava is actually meeting seawater and creates like this kind of lava rock reef. And some ships are ahead and they like blast holes in it so lava flows and they get through it. It's kind of this crazy way to get in, and fortifications. Nearly impossible to approach this place quietly. The one ship, from what you can tell, is carrying a bunch of live animals to bring there, mostly chickens and cows. The chickens themselves are actually each like 6 feet tall, so really large chickens.
Ooh. That's dragon food.
The other ship has essentially what look like building supplies, weapon sharpening, various things like that. More even uniforms type of crates you can get is more with the type of supplies they are taking. And then the last one seems to be all things for like sanitation. And you can tell it looks like they're coming mostly empty, actually, though they are bringing a few things like toilet paper and or like the equivalent things that, but it looks like a lot of equipment to retrieve fiery waste and transport it out of the fort.
I mean, it's interesting.
So you can choose a ship as a crew, and then you can also choose the approach you want to take. Here.
So we got giant chickens. We've got masonry and weapons, and then we've got sanitation.
Yeah.
Cleaning. My gut. it's either going to be sanitation or the weapons, because I don't know where else the dragon would like to eat, but I don't think they're keeping it next to the guards or the admin offices.
Yeah, it's on a different floor.
Yeah. I want to say that the third boat's our best one, because I don't know why they keep that kind of stuff away from the barracks like that.
The is it the sanitation one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think they're worried about cleaning the cells. So I think if anything, they're going to be cleaning the offices.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's probably the one that would get us the closest. I would think.
Yeah, I'm with that one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Cool. All right. What's your approach?
We want to hail them down or just do a pirate raid here?
Yeah, that's sort of the choice.
Good question.
Buy them off, bribe them, or just go boom.
Carry 2 people.
If you want to do it, Tara, you want to do a combined intimidation effort and just like play the pirate angle and just be like, just do this or else we're better than you.
Takeover.
Yeah, a hostile takeover kind of thing.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Then I think just for brevity's sake, let me just look at enhance ability real quick. Are you proficient in intimidation?
I am.
Cool. Then when we're gonna do this for brevity's sake, Azog is gonna kind of give you a fist bump, and when you return the gesture, you're gonna get Eagle's Splendor from enhance ability and get advantage on charisma checks.
Cool. Though technically it's not a charisma check. I don't know how Matt would rule on that.
Intimidation?
Yeah, because my class uses it as a strength check.
Oh.
Correct. So the spell wouldn't count for that.
Okay.
I mean, if I try... Okay, so then...
But you could give them advantage on strength, can't you?
Yeah, I'll give you bull strength instead.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just it's supposed to work. So you can just...
Gotcha. Either way, expending that slot for this.
All right, fair enough. So you keep your ship above the clouds mostly. How do you want to get down? Because if you go below the cloud, you might expose yourself to 3 ships, and that will be. So one thing I am keeping track of in this whole campaign is your exposure level. People knowing a ship like this exists. So I will tell you that, and so whenever you do that, that will give you certain levels of exposure. If not, you are always about 1,000 feet above sea level. So
I can
fly down. You can do a lot of different things.
Yeah, I could always go Giant Eagle and ferry some of you. I don't know if I can handle Monty if I have everybody.
Yeah, I could polymorph into a giant owl and get whoever you can't carry.
Gotcha.
And I can fly.
Perfect. Yeah, so we'll be 2 giant owls. And we'll ferry the party to that 3rd ship.
4th level. Okay.
Yeah, the ships are fairly far apart. Like, they don't seem to necessarily be part of the same convoy or anything. Just individual contractors.
Gotcha. Let me pull up the stats for Giant Owl real quick.
All right. Well, as we transition to that, let's go ahead and take a break here.
That's a good idea.
Then we will get right into it. Everyone can look up what they need to.
See y'all in a few.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty. Let's get going here.
I'm here. I just am eating food.
Very nice.
I'm back.
I don't feel like putting that on the internet.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. See most people, and yeah, we got to figure out. So we have a plan of attack. I will say, thanks everyone for giving the art. It's a fun opening. So
Yeah, man.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
I
how
will
we getting
hop on.
the ship?
Palin and Azok are turning to owls.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I will hop on Palin.
okay, so you leave the ship. You leave the ship floating. Everyone else coming. Like everyone's coming on down the backs of eagles,
Backs of owls.
backs of owls. All right, and I believe Tara's leading the effort.
That's the face, yeah.
So then Tara can take a little control here. How's this go down?
So where are we at?
Wherever you want to be. You're in the lead of the effort, so.
Flying from the ship to the other ship on the back of an owl.
Ah. Okay. So yeah, as the owl comes down into the ship, Tara will hop off and she'll just kind of look around and
You want to shake the ship at all as you do that?
yes.
Hell
okay. All right. Then why don't you give me a what would be appropriate for you to what you think would like make the ship like come down or give up where you want it to? Or we can just do a straight athletics, whatever works. I don't know all your abilities and how they work, so I'll give you a chance.
Yeah, I don't have
use
any
things
abilities for that.
Well, I know you have like striking abilities, grappling abilities, things that magnify. So,
Okay. All right. So athletics.
yeah, you do athletics if you want.
31.
Okay, nice. There you go. So you come up, jump from the owl from a little high, as the smaller ship lowers at the front, the back raises up. Everyone's like, "Whoa!" As they hold on, you have their attention.
I am juniper turnip seed, and here to browse your wares. And don't give me any lip.
Giant owl hoots menacingly.
Right? You here to buy toilet paper?
I'm here to take your wares. Toilet papers in short supply.
Oh, so when you said browse, you meant take. Okay. Make a intimidation check with advantage.
Right. Ugh, 16. Not good.
Okay. Right. Look around. Just you 6.
If all you see is 6, then you don't know about the whole army that's pointing a cannon at you right now.
They all look around. It's pretty clear seas. I don't.
It's because they're hidden behind the clouds.
You don't sound Marquesian.
Marquesian.
I think the one privateer merchant that's like talking a lot, Azok will kind of just stay in the bird, the giant owl form, and just kind of just pack at it, like do like a jump scare, like just
Okay.
kind of just get him a little uneasy.
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
think with that, I'll let Tara remake a intimidation check, see if we can gain control of this. We go, ah.
22.
Okay, you're using your strength, right?
Yeah, but I'm just rolling really low.
Okay, so 22. You push that. Go, so you want all the oozes and everything?
All of the oozes. Well, yeah.
Right, bring everything up. And they kind of open cages. You see like a bunch of boxes that don't look like they have anything in them, and they start to put them up. They're like clear boxes. It's about 30 of them, and a bunch of crates. I mean, I guess if we don't want to be killed, so take them.
In Tara's head, she'll hear, because I'm hoping Psychic links up still. We need the ship!
I just realized that, okay? I realized it as soon as they gave me the supplies. All right, listen, new deal. It's too much for me to carry on myself. So,
What about
I'm
all the
gonna-
army with the cannons in the skies?
because they're hauling cannons, they can't be hauling toilet paper.
Hey.
The giant owl is shrugging.
Now listen to me. We're gonna take you down to the surface, and you're gonna stay there, and we're gonna take the ship.
What surface?
The surface of the whatever's down there.
Down where?
Down there.
You mean like the water that's 10 feet below us?
We're not in a skyship, I see.
Nope.
Oh man, okay.
Well, no, yes. You're gonna go down into the water. You're gonna take the lifeboats.
Matt, whatever happens now.
You're losing me now. Because we're like, now you're leaving us adrift at sea. Which we're die hardly anyway, so why shouldn't we just fight to the death now? It may be hit a flare that lets people know that we've been taken.
Because you have a much better chance against the sharks than you do against me. And I'm gonna pick up something nearby and smash it on the ground.
Okay.
Matt, how many of them are there on the deck anyway?
On the deck right now, you see about 20.
20. Okay.
Give me a perception check, Palin.
Ooh, I have to use my giant owl perception. Or that's just a +5. That is a 18.
Okay. Al Palin sees, like, it looks like they're going back. One person's going back to what looks like a lever system. And the other one looks like they're going back to a big button.
Al Palin's gonna. Well, actually, no. Yeah, the telepathic link is open, so I'll alert everyone, and then I'm going to try and intercept the one going for the button. And am I just gonna drop owl form? I think I am at this point. Yeah, I'll drop Alform. I'll place Wall of Force in a dome, like around the button if I can. To, like block access to it.
Okay, perfect.
I come falling out of the sky because Palin's now an owl.
Well, you landed, right?
I don't think
I
Palin
mean,
landed.
I didn't declare, but yeah, that kind of is how it went in my head. That we're
Yeah, I figured you landed. It was like gonna. Okay,
This is
so
already a clusterfuck.
suddenly there's a wall of force around the button. They go, ah! There's the lever. They look at that. Give me the intimidation check there, Tara. We're gonna go. This is gonna be a flat roll.
27.
27. Okay, stop. He kind of waves his hand off. He walk away from the lava. All right, all right. Take some supplies. Guess we'll get off the ship.
Right.
Okay.
By the way, is this double play?
It's fine. Finest Ngorian leaf.
Mm.
We sit down and it's
Oh
really
yeah,
nice. Like
we're on the right boat.
so time goes by. You do. Let me see here. Someone, probably not Tara. You start to realize, like, you can have the ship, but like you don't know any docking procedures. But you can. But they're all exiting and getting on boats to sail away. Or row away, really.
Damn it. I had probably too late to say that in preparation that we're going to be commandeering a vessel. Azok would have been able to, in his trance during the long rest, gain proficiency in the.
That's fine because we were saying stuff like that. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect. That sounds great. All right. With the checks, they don't want to mess with you. Palin, you're able to realize a little later that the two things was to basically they had some waste from the ship that they could expel onto people, and they could release the oozes.
Good to know.
You also see that basically the structure of here is there are some plans on the ship. Ultimately, they have like these large claws and things in which they extract oozes, specifically the cube oozes out of basically like the sewer system is made of like 30 of them packed together, and then they all dissolve all the waste, but they have some of that in them, so they take them out back to their base where they clean out the oozes and then send them back hungry.
Oof.
Vile and also useful. So I'll share that with everyone. Can I acquaint myself with the controls, Matt, so that if we like needed to deploy the oozes quickly, I could try to do that? Okay.
Yeah, you could say as a defense system, basically they keep some extra waste because now the ooze have been kind of trained to be addicted to waste from the way they've been using them. So they basically, if they, as a defense, they can put waste on people, and then when they release the oozes, they will go more towards those who have waste on them than those that don't. So that was sort of the tactics of the crew should they be boarded.
Cool.
Sick. I gotta check Captain's Prime. When we were watching these the crew leave the ship, what was their uniform like? Like any noticeable insignia that we could see on them? Were they any kind of crests or medallions?
They seem to have some uniforms, but there are extra uniforms on board.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing that you're thinking at this point would be there's going to be a lot less of you.
Yes.
So just you might want to be ready for that.
Mm-hmm. I think just when we're finally alone, Azok will kind of just look at the helm, see what is like left to do with the rigging and things like that to I guess start moving forward, and then just look at everybody's there's probably some spare uniforms downstairs. It probably just be careful. There's a lot of oozes. And they expect us to be a crew to I guess move everything from this ship to the storeroom. So I don't know what we're gonna do by then, but this should be good.
Yeah, Palin's plan is to feign some kind of containment failure with the oozes and create a distraction that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything before you arrive?
Just if there's any maps of the territories that they cover or operational documents, Palin will want to ransack all that.
Okay. Yeah, generally then Palin, I think spending your time, you can have advantage on any checks where you're trying to convince them of what you're doing.
Okay.
In that case, we can begin to move over to maps.
Okay.
All right. If someone would like to share, we can put on stream here.
Say again?
Someone would like to share their map, I can put it on stream.
Oh. The map from Discord? Okay.
No, D&D maps.
Oh, okay. Taking 1 second. I just gotta get into the desktop version of this.
So, coming in, first thing you see are 2 mighty towers that flank the entrance to the fortress's harbor. A great steel chain stretches between the towers, barring access from the lava river beyond. You break through mightily with your ship from the barriers, and seeing your ship, they seem to recognize you as the chains begin to raise. You see 2 enormous women with black wings and whips look down. One yells, "Right, what are you bringing? You're late."
We ran into some trouble.
Well, contamination and malfunction of some traps, some ooze got to the crew.
Ugh,
Had to take care of it.
disgusting apes. Come in and then.
All right.
At the stronghold center is a harbor of lava connected by an inlet to the main river. A quay along the harbor's western edge is lined with iron mooring posts, while wooden cranes tower overhead, seemingly to unload. At the eastern edge, a stream of lava cascades into the harbor from the cliff above. And they begin to go ahead and want to direct you to moor your boats at the quay there. So from here, you're going to begin to see, you can see a large carved head of what looks like an Ifrit that lava pours out of.
So that's one of the entrances. Azok will kind of just whisper it needlessly through the telepathic bond. The one that I think we should, storeroom wise, should be the one closest to that. And then, yeah, we'll just continue marching on and looking like we know what we're doing and just heading to that portion of the fort.
Absolutely. So, as you unload and utilize the cranes to carry some of the supplies, where are you trying to go?
I think the northernmost staircase, right, guys? That leads to the store.
Yeah. Because if we're going, I'm just gonna. Yeah, the northernmost
Right there at the
staircase.
right cheek.
Yeah. So like we see where the head is to the right side of its face. There's that
Yeah, I
stairwell.
see.
Yeah.
As we're disembarking, Matt, is there anything that looks easily sabotaged on our way in? Like based on what we saw, mechanisms on the ship?
To the ship?
Yeah, like the this second ship that's in the harbor. I don't know if that's representational, but does it look like it would function the same way?
The other ship, it looks entirely different.
Okay.
So it doesn't. It's not a waste ship like yours. So it is from another company. The ships aren't really related to each other in any way.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the dragon?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking out for
Ouch.
signs of a dragon.
Looking above, you do see a large dragon flying above you. A shadow just sort of making circles around. Occasionally, as you're going about your work, it'll fly into the mouth of the Ifrit.
Okay.
Fly out. As you begin to fill up and go to the northmost, one of the women comes out of the tower from above, flies and lands in front of you. What are you doing?
Excuse me, ma'am. Didn't mean to bump into you. We'll move aside to let her through.
I asked you, what are you doing?
We're just doing a job.
Yeah, the sanitation supplies.
Taking the sanitation supplies to the food storage.
Yeah, I'm just following orders. That's what they tell us to go. We're here to do a job. We're not trying to start anything.
Give me a persuasion check.
I only have one more portent. I'm gonna burn my portent and give him a 17 on the die.
Okay.
Persuade. Yeah, it's a flat 17 then.
She looks over you. You tell she's suspicious. She goes, right. She points to the southern one to take you.
All right. Guess put it in there. Damn it. All right. Well, it's not ideal, but it's doable.
Because we could still take that long hallway in the middle.
We can. I just don't know what's in that hallway.
Right.
We're going to find out now. It's our only option.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. She follow us all the way down? Matt?
She doesn't. Nope.
Okay.
She's probably gonna be on the lookout a little more, but again, you're on the right ship.
Mm-hmm.
The 17 gets her for a little bit here. So you are good. So all of you begin to open the door, and you see a staircase that goes down.
Yep. All right. Head on through.
Okay. Then okay, cool. Just trying to figure out what's going on. All right, then it'll be a little bit lower in your screen where I'm revealing.
Gotcha.
Well, you come into our storeroom here, filled to the brim. There's some supplies. There's supplies from the other ships, clothing and such. Seems the food is going somewhere else, but you can put all the sanitation and whatnot here.
Yeah.
And beyond, here's where you can see, as far as supplies you have now, the work wouldn't be. You officially wouldn't have much reason, you think, as far as people to be much else.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have this much access right now.
Gotcha. Well, from what we remember from looking at everything, then we know which door leads to where at this point because we've seen the map of this place.
Yeah, you can be looking at your map.
Yeah.
I would say the big thing, whenever like an NPC would give you a map, hopefully they drew it right.
Yeah.
So you can decide how you want to go about it.
I think we're hoping to go to we'll follow the door south and then go. Well, we wanted to go west from here.
Okay.
So basically go out and turn to the
from
right.
here, the door is easily openable because it's mostly there'd be a lock, but from inside you can unlock it easy enough.
Perfect.
So you can go this way with stairs.
Okay, and then we'll make that left turn to go up.
Okay.
Right before the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now going here, the door right there is locked.
I'm going to take out my thieves' tools. And attempt to unlock it.
Yeah, make your check.
Can I guide her, Matt?
Yes.
Okay.
What a D4.
Well, it's cool. You can. You guys, did you see the 22 pop up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
Nice. Okay. You unlock it easy enough. And you can take this north, like you said, and you can find stairs. There's a door here and stairs that go about 60 feet up before coming to another door.
Yeah, we already know that first door is the store, so we'll continue up the stairs there.
All right, the store is locked.
Gonna try to unlock it.
Yep.
Guide you again.
All right. Let's go the opposite direction. Wait, where's my D4? I'm rolling bad tonight. Well, that's 24.
There you go.
Okay. In case you break in here and enter an office.
It's presumably,
Yeah. It's well appointed. The walls of the office are decorated with paintings depicting an array of otherworldly landscape. At its center stands a heavy desk engraved with grotesque fiendish figures. And seated at the desk is the man you saw below. Or the man you saw back at the tea party.
Gotcha.
He looks up. Oh, hello.
Hey, buddy.
This is awkward.
Don't
Never
forget, you can. I mean, I know things went sour, but you're still getting something out of this too.
Well,
Please forgive us. We did not mean to offend you. We should have asked permission before we tried to.
We're trying to
that.
press me into your service.
No. You misunderstand. We were going to keep you apprised. This was going to be you were going to be able to be connected so that we could share information back and forth. It was all part of our mistake for not. It was all on us. And we're still doing the job for it because we want to complete the deal we agreed upon.
We're all real socially awkward. I mean, Palin's kind of an idiot, but he's a lovable idiot. I've got a friend who can help us through this.
Oh no,
You have a what? Oh no, that.
Mr.
Yes.
I see.
It was our fault.
Well, seems you've got it in. There's no alarm bells. Fine. After all, I would love to get back to my work. I can help you where I need to. What is your plan right now?
Kind of staying out of the eye of the Ifrit audience chamber. We're kind of just, from your map, there's that whole corridor this way, and he'll point to the westward door. If we follow that route, it'll lead us directly to your boss's quarters. It's kind of how we saw this going through.
Okay. So, well, you'd want to go. From here. You're going south first, right?
From what I'm looking at, since the Fog of War is up on this one, I'm looking at the one on Discord, and if we continue going east, there's that hallway.
Through my offices.
Yeah, from my office, go due east. There's that one room connected, and then we just head
right.
south.
Okay. I gotcha. Right. I hope you're worth it. Let's go. And then he lets you in, and you see in this room a bookshelf and armchair stand alongside a simple bed with silken sheets. And you can see there's a small brass bell that's attached by a rope here. And he looks and he grabs a book that appears to be false on the lowest rack of the bookshelf as the wall swings open.
Hell yeah. You thought of everything.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to can give me a perception check here.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Boy.
Oh god, another bad roll.
That's 16.
12.
18.
23.
20 is the highest here. Alan, you see what looks like an immaculately and amazingly bound book in various types of leather skins. It's there's this mysteriousness to it in an age that is delectable. It's entitled The Blood War.
Does the Blood War ring any bells for me?
It would, especially in your training. The Blood War is known as the war between the devils of the nine hells and the demons of the abyss.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
It is what usually keeps the sides, like the general idea is when the Blood War rages on, then the material plane is safe because they have to work so hard against each other.
So like a stalemate.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll alert everyone, especially. Oh, Alex isn't in here. Never mind. Does it look up for grabs?
I mean, it looks like it's this man's library.
Yeah.
He is trying to let you into this, so I mean,
Yeah. No. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do it again.
No. What I'm
Not
saying
gonna do it
is that he isn't looking directly at you. You
Oh,
could
no
try.
way.
We just got him back.
Yeah. Talen's learned his lesson. Declan's learned his lesson.
Listen,
I'll
I'm
make
just
a
saying
mental
it's
note. I'll ask about it later. Oh.
Oh, it's Asterabelle, but she's been rolling like crap. So
But I will point it out to everyone. It's like it's a magnificent edition, radiating power. Very, very tempting.
Okay. So he does draw out to everyone's attention. I don't know if everyone is as. You could tell me if anyone acts on it.
As far as I know, I think Azok doesn't know shit about the Blood War and what it really means for the material plane.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying because he does say, "Oh, this is a really nice book." So
Is he
Yeah.
leading us out of this room?
yeah.
Or
So
is he
he's
staying?
he's opening and he's basically showing you down the small 5 foot wide hallway.
I mean, if she knows that he wants it, she's going to try to swipe it.
All right. You do a
That's
sleight
what
of
she
hand.
does. I mean,
Yeah. And Monty will move in front of her so that he's taking up a lot of room.
He knows what's up. He's like, "Oh crap." So Monty, give me deception.
Yeah.
But you can do it with your strength since you're trying to physically impose yourself.
Okay. So what is that? Just a strength check? Or what?
If you don't have proficiency, it would be your strength check. If you have proficiency in
Okay.
deception, you'd get your proficiency bonus. And then sleight of hand from Terabelle.
all right.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hold on. I haven't rolled yet.
And then, okay, so that'll raise the DC a little bit, but we'll see.
Oh, great. Well,
You got it.
I mean, I have halfling nimbleness, which does that matter?
So
at all?
that only comes into effect when you roll a natty 1.
Oh wait, though,
No,
you can hide behind a creature larger than you,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Oh,
Never mind that. I forgot.
I don't think I have that. I think that's the Lightfoot that has that.
Oh.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I was about to say, I was like, "Oh, you're hidden. Who cares?"
All right. Ooh, I'm about to click the button, guys. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh no. 25.
Okay.
In what world is that an oh no?
No, because he said he raised the DC, and I'm like,
I
It
did,
could- it could be real bad.
but I did raise it to 25
Just what we need.
because it was 22, and I raised it by 3. So you take it,
Wipe it.
and it is wiped.
Nice.
You
Nice.
do an inspiration
nice.
enchant from Shuido.
Yeah. Oh shit! I have to check. I have to keep an eye on that.
Okay, so very good. You are led in the small chamber here as he lets you know. He tells you, all right, this will take you to the lounge. He shouldn't be entertaining anybody in here. So you should be fine.
Okay.
From there, go to the audience. If you wish to go further through the door, that will take you directly to the vestibule.
Cool. Sounds good.
So, in that case, cool. So yeah, you get here. He highlights this passage. You find into the room here. This is where you would basically have some stuff to go.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a door there.
Gotcha. Locked again.
It is locked.
Okay, that's you, Tara.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Matt, have any of the locks been arcane in nature, or they're all just
All
wooden?
standard locks so far.
Okay.
Palin, touch me.
Oh yes, of course. Ion's wisdom upon thee.
So here, the walls of the chamber are draped with silk. There's cushions. There's a fountain in the room's center. It burbles a ruby red liquid with an ornately wrought brazier that stands in the corner.
As he's passing by this, make a quick waft of the red liquid.
It smells like intense wine.
Is Jinx reacting to?
Just wine.
That's what I'm sniffing.
It's not blood.
Yeah,
It seems like. Yeah, I don't think any of you would have cause to know what type of wine it is, but it is a very nice wine.
What would I be able to tell with my heightened senses?
Or with my advanced snout, thanks to the Burma Shroud.
Give me perception checks.
Yeah. Damn, I can't even tell what that.
We need it for our
That
next pub
is
crawl, whatever it is.
18 plus 7. That's 25.
Yeah, you beat me. I've got this
Right.
16? 16, yeah.
This wine seems to carry a property for fortifying those who would drink it.
Oh.
I think anyone who would drink this wine would gain 15 temporary HP.
Ooh, go.
Yeah.
Healing
Just
wine.
put my head in it real quick.
It is very alcoholic. It burns, but you come out and you are nice. Take your 15 temp HP.
Oh,
I've
I'm
been
gonna drink
needing
me some.
something to fix that itch for a minute.
Oh, your face must be so sticky now. Ugh. Prestidigitate the stickiness off your head.
Balin, I didn't know we wouldn't be not be feeding me this much.
I know. We'll find a more reliable source somehow. I apologize.
Okay.
All right. Anyone who, if you are taking some of the wine, you can drink it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll dump a healing potion on the floor and just use that to get a sample.
Can I pour it into my water sack here?
Yeah, by all means.
Perfect.
I'll take my flask out and fill it and drink.
What kind of wine are we labeling this as? I'm just gonna call this 15 temp HP wine.
It's fire wine.
Fire wine.
Ooh.
We got to get that for the ship because we already have the healing wine, and then we have this. Oh, we could just spend all day in the bar.
Okay. Anything? What do you want to do next?
I think I have to unlock the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to continue?
Unless somebody has something they want to do in here.
Oh no.
All right.
Guidance.
34.
Oh my! Never mind. Just escaped.
No. I used your guidance because I'd already asked for it.
Okay. All right. Then it opens. As you see here, woven carpets line this corridor, which has doors that lead in all four directions. 2 large statues of Efreet warriors stand sentinel here, one at either end of the corridor.
Okay.
Brother, are those magical?
Yeah, Palin is casting detect magic.
Okay. They are magical. You can see that their line of enchantment specifically through your detect magic are keyed to the southern door.
Yeah.
Can I speculate on how easy it would be to dispel that effect? Or is it like a trial and error kind of thing?
Give me a Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 35, natural 20.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I would say the links are fairly strong. This would be the equivalent of a 7th level spell that would trigger them. You think they themselves animate under their separate magical principle, but you could sever the triggering enchantment with a 7th level dispel. Well, if you dispelled the 7th level enchantment, that's between them and the doors. Though a failure here would trigger them.
Okay. So 7th level will definitely hit it. Oh, I don't think... Gosh, that's so expensive, but I don't want to mess around. I'm just going to go for it. Burn the slot.
Okay.
Is that crazy? I'll do it, yeah. 7th level dispel magic.
Okay. You reach out, grab the strands of triggering magic, and cut them. And it seems to be disarmed.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That looked like a bad alarm.
Might have. Okay.
Well, we have Jinx to thank for her keen senses there.
Growing up where I did, statues, yeah, you just don't mess with them.
Noted. Okay. And this is it. It's all in here.
Okay. So how do we find it?
Well, we have to walk in first.
Oh.
Yeah. This door is locked.
I will try. Yeah, I will try to unlock this door.
Guidance.
Yeah. Oh, nat 20.
It's 2 in a row.
Oh, and I roll a 4 on the D4.
Oh, wow.
39.
39, bro.
Okay. Easily, as if you had the keys, you unlock the door. Coming in here, the luxurious appointments of this palatial chamber are at odds with its back wall. They are scorch marks and cracked masonry radiate from a grotesque face carved into the stone, its forehead set with a blood-red gem. Sitting on a desk off to one side is a black tome, its cover emblazoned with foul iconography.
Huh. But
Yeah, Palin can't help himself. He's already walking over to inspect it. He'll like instinctively cast detect magic again. But he's like salivating.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, come on. What's a 19?
19. It doesn't read as magical, but this looks like a legendary tome carried by one that is feared, a name known as Vecna.
Oh no!
why would you put this in front of me?
Wow.
You
Wow.
recognize this from your studies as what is known as the Book of Vile Darkness.
Yep. Oh, yep. Okay, so
What are we doing?
gonna mage hand it into my satchel.
This seems too easy.
I don't even think he's announcing it to anyone. I don't think he's explaining the significance of it. He just found it and he's taking it and he's taking it. He's taking it and it's his now.
So do we have the thing?
Monty's getting ready because this is too easy. He's got his full arm out.
I think if Monty is gearing up, Azok is gonna put the switch out and just make a morning star in his hand.
The hair on the back of his neck is just rising up.
So that this is what happens then. The book, as it comes close to you, it opens up into an enormous mouth as the tongue comes out of it. As it tries to bite your head. At that point, rude! You all can just narrate how you want to kill this mimic.
Like a baseball player, I am just like hard swinging my morning star at this book to get it, like have it fly across towards Monty out of Palin's hands.
I'm just stabbing it up with the pole arm and just taking it and turning the lightning on it and everything that the thing has. He's doing everything he can to make it happen fast.
Amazing. Yeah. All of you against this. When you see it reverts to its squiddish-like form, you can see a small mithril collar around it.
Ooh. That's
perfect.
Is that familiar?
Yeah, very familiar.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Is it a better model, Matt, than the ones we've seen recently?
No, it seems like a various model.
Okay.
Like it seems within what you've seen.
Okay.
This was, and it occurs to you with this, someone could take mimics and program them to be whatever they want them to be, and then train them with certain things.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a reaction.
So, while you have detect magic up, you can see an outline of a door on the wall.
I'll point it out to everyone. Does it appear to have a Like a visible locking mechanism?
From what you can tell, it's knowing what you know about demiplane in general. It would take a. You could tell it's linked to the gemstone
Okay.
that's set in the wall. That's what would open it. The gemstone itself gives off magic of abjuration.
Huh.
Abjuration typically being like shielding and protection, right?
That's what yeah, above table, that is correct. I'm trying to remember if demiplane is either abjuration or conjuration. Because conjuration is all about summoning and planes and things like that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Palin's worried about setting off an alarm by touching this gem.
Would identify touching it would I would say identify, but touching it's also part of that, so I don't know.
Can I try and glean its function, Matt, without touching it?
You can see that it's linked to the demiplane.
Okay, so like this is the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's Alex?
detect magic gives you all this information.
Okay.
You'd have to do some more things if you want to do anything else.
Okay.
Hello, everyone?
Before we hop into there, what does this guy have lying around his desk? Like, do the larcenists in this group want to look around in his desk or something?
I mean, not much. I mean, other than, like I said, there's some amazing bed chamber. Not so much a desk.
Okay.
It just looks like a bed mostly.
All right. Hit the button.
Everyone prepare yourselves. No.
All right. So
Yeah.
you're grabbing the gem?
Yep.
Who is?
Palin, I suppose.
Okay.
Sure, brother.
Okay. In that case, Palin, you touch it. And there's this green beam that shoots out at you.
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a dex save.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. I have a... Oof. 13.
A 13.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
You're getting disintegrated, I know. You're getting disintegrated.
In that case, it shoots out at your chest, and you feel your skin being ripped away and gone as you take 75 force damage.
Woo!
Oh. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, Palin just gets blasted.
Jesus. Okay.
I need more wine. Get me more of that fire wine.
Fuck. Azok is gonna see his the one friend he's no the longest in this group like stumble back, and he'll probably be either like catch him before he gets on the ground, and then as he does, he's gonna spend the 6th level spell heal, give you back 70.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it. But as you touch it, you're able to will, and the face in the wall stretches its mouth wide open, and a shimmering gray portal appears within it.
Take it easy. Take it easy. That was reckless. That was dumb. But you got it. And he'll point at the mouth.
Brother, that is why you brought me on to do things like that for you.
Yeah, no, but I certainly putting someone else in harm's way is. I mean, yes, I should have been more careful, but I wouldn't have wished that upon you either. That's.
I'm a little quicker than you.
All right, we could talk about this later. Come
Let's
on,
go through
get him up.
Here.
No, we're having a
The
sibling
psychic.
fight in the group chat. The psychic that everyone can.
Guys,
She's pick you
Mr.
up.
Waffles can help y'all.
We're a little busy for Mr. Waffles. The Aladdin door is open. We have to go.
I don't
Alright,
think
let's
Miss
go.
Waffles is ready for me. She just walks inside.
Okay. You walk inside, and I'm revealing another little section.
Gotcha. Ooh,
Oh, I don't like the squiggles.
the squiggles.
Why is it squiggly?
So there in the center, you see this large 5-foot diameter orb. It glows with storms. It gives a feeling of regret off of it. Seems to be a stone, except that whatever's inside glows too brightly. You can see these reflections within it. Seems to be what you came for. Has everybody come in here?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and add yourselves to the room.
Ooh. Oh, there's so many. Hang on. Gotta find Asok. There he is.
There are a lot of characters on here.
Oh wait, I'm so far away.
I
There
can't
we
even. Oh, there I am.
Boop. Here we go. That's better, right?
Wow, I've never used this at all before.
Me neither. Yeah. Okay. You got two. We got 2 drinks here. Hang on. Let me just take that out.
My bad.
Boop. No, you're good. You're good. Who's Margot?
That's my pet.
Oh, that's right.
I'm hiding over here at the end of this tendril. Yeah, right over here.
Is that even possible?
No, I'm sure.
Okay, can I also do this?
Okay. Well, there before you, really where Terabout is, that takes up the center square. The so we'd actually gonna move her a little up like there. But you see this soul of a storm giant.
Ooh.
Are there any runes in this room, Matt? Runes in this room?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Again, this is the demiplane, so this isn't going to be constructed that way.
Okay.
Probably a countermeasure or two in this thing. Does it appear to look like any noticeable traps around this thing? Josh Johnson wants to grab it.
I'll grab it.
I'll say, so you go to grab it. I need Jinx to make 2 dexterity saving throws. As from the corners of the room, electricity rockets towards you.
Okay, so first off, I do have advantage on this because of my dexterity of being a barbarian.
Oh yeah, stuff you
Okay.
can see. Yeah, danger
So
sense.
would I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
can see
then-
the lightning.
The first highest one would be a 20, and then my second one is going to be 18.
Okay, you said 20 and 18?
Yep.
Right, those were both pass. As those 2 hit her, 6 bolts go from her
Oh no.
and hit the rest of you.
Okay.
2 hit Azok and 2 hit Palin.
Ooh.
So you need the dex saves as well.
Gotcha. One is a 15, and the other one is not as high.
22.
Okay,
I got a 22 and a 20.
nice.
Wow.
Ooh. Very low damage. There we go. All right. So, between the 2 bolts, those of you who were successful on getting hit twice, you will take 33 lightning. Because the 2 of them have together would be 33. Those of you who failed take 33 per boat.
66.
Those of you who
total.
succeeded, it is 16. And in the corners now, their invisibility dropped here.
Whoops.
You see 2 fox-headed creatures
Oh, I love these. Hell yeah.
with fezzes.
Like hats? They have hats?
They got hats.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And they're not cute.
They're so
And
cute.
They
you
also
can-
spell cast too.
you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Let's do it.
21. Yeah.
I need to get the alert feed or something.
Oh shit, 19. I'm impressed.
All right.
It's a 15 by 15 room,
Yep.
pretty much. Okay. And like a donut situation.
Okay. Jinx, you get to go first.
Oh, she just turns, smiles, finally, and runs right in front of this guy, and rages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus action rage, great sword. Let's go. Recklessly, great weapon master. All works.
Yes.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 25 plus 2 rage damage, so 27.
Nice.
Second attack. My second attack, actually, you're gonna see her just bite into him. I'm gonna Fang Bite. So, recklessly Fang Bite. Ooh. 14 to hit?
No, they are able to duck. Feral beast. Ew.
And let me see. Do I have anything else? Reactions. Nope, that'll be my turn for now.
Got it. That very one. I'm gonna go ahead.
I have Mage Slayer match, by the way.
Okay, so when they cast a spell,
I get
you
him
get to
to
do
take
some
it.
fun
Yep.
stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
They're gonna cast a spell.
Yep. I go in for another bite. Arrgh! She just tries to bite down. Let's see. That's going to be a 21.
That does hit.
So, yep, that's going to be 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
so
now,
you get a 10, right?
huh?
Then you get a 10, right?
Yep.
They got 17.
So,
So their spell continues.
okay. Yeah,
Can I
that's
counterspell?
What?
Is this counterspellable?
You may try to counter if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna counter at. Whoa, look at all these spell slots I don't have. I'm gonna counterspell at 5th level.
Okay. Absolutely. So, yeah, fear will be gone.
Okay.
All right.
Which fear is nasty, by the way, in a room like this.
Oh yeah.
So good job. That is burned. And that's all they can do right now. They're just sort of like, that sucks. And Ezek.
Ooh. Seeing all this happen, Jinx biting into that one thing, and then Palin taking care of the spell. Azog's looking around, realizing we're in a bit of a cramped space, but is going to take advantage of that as his form starts turn from flesh to that of a tree's bark, and then his hair kind of just like morphs into branches as he does Guardian of Nature, the great tree.
Is that a spell?
Guardian of Nature, yeah, bonus action.
Okay. Counter spell. At 3rd. What level is Guardian Nature?
4th.
4th. We gotta see what they do here. Oh yeah, that's a 23.
Nothing happens from my bonus action. So I shift and then I go back and I look at. Is it the one next to me that did that, or the one that Jinx?
The one that was next to you did it. He said, no. Not
Okay.
dealing with that.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh wow. Then. Damn it! You really should have done that. I think. God. Well, that really hurt. Well, I can't use a spell now. Shit. Then I'm just gonna hit him with my Morning Star.
You got it.
Hang on, let me just equip it real quick. Boop. Damn, those spells make Exoc a dull boy. Okay. Damn it, that's a 13 to hit. No.
Oh no! He just sidesteps that as you hit the side of the demi-plane.
God, I'm really gonna enjoy beating you to death. Okay, who's got the next guy? And that's my turn.
All right, Monty.
So the one that's in the corner down in the bottom right, I'll I'll attack it with. I'll do my bonus action. How big is this room?
15 by 15.
All right. So I will just attack him and use Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's going to be a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Let's go.
It's going to be 26 points of magical slashing damage. I
Nice.
think.
The fence falls off.
And then Can I invoke my where is it? Fire rune? Where I need a DC strength 17 saving throw.
Okay. That will end up being a 22.
All right, so nothing happens, and I'll take my second attack.
Yeah.
Same stuff, just to see what happens. 3 minus 5, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice.
No, 18, 28 points of magical slashing damage.
All right.
Nice. 28.
Oh wait, I forgot to do something. There's so many things. Oh my god.
New class. Who dis?
Yeah, I know it.
All right. They are bloody.
Okay. Yep. So I've got to roll 2d6. 1d6 for the first one and 1d6 for the second one. It's fire damage. I don't know. I'll just roll it. You can tell it comes up to 11 points for the two. That's part of the thing. So.
Oh, that's fire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you see that the fire seemed to be didn't hit him as hard as you'd like.
Okay.
Doesn't burn him too
Well,
well.
a little bit helps. Okay. Third attack, same stuff. Let's see if it does any good. 18. No, that's going to be a 13. So I think that probably misses.
No, slides around the ground.
Action surge. Same thing. Try again. 21, 17, 16 to hit.
No, he leaps up and kicks off your blade.
Oh, that's fine. I'll swing back around and do this. Try again, and that's going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh, in midair, you catch him in the stomach.
That's going to be 27 points of magical slashing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
All right, the two.
That's 1, 2. One more time. He'll spin around and try it again. I don't know. Let's see. 20. Yep, that's going to be 18 to hit again.
Yeah. What?
Oh.
And that's going to be 27 points of magical slashing damage.
Guy wishes he would have saved his shield for that reaction. How do you want to kill him?
I catch him in the air after he blocks me, and I come up, catch him, and then spin back around as he's falling down. I'll take it right down the back of him and slice him completely open.
Nice. He is down.
Yeah, see, you countered all that for nothing.
All right, and with that, Terabel, it's your turn.
All right. What's left?
Just that one dude right
The
there.
one that's next to you there.
How does he look?
Oh, he's cute. He's got a really nice hat.
Adorable.
He's not bloodied.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and use and he's flanked, right?
No.
No. Okay. Then never mind. I will go up and attempt to punch.
Got it.
$16.
16. Catches your fist and throws it back at you really quickly. Kind of reversing momentum.
Bonus action grapple.
Ooh.
Okay. So that is your athletics.
Yep.
24.
24. Yep, you got him.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and try to punch again.
Nice.
27.
That hits.
15 bludgeoning, and I'll punch again.
Yeah. You have magical punches, right?
Yeah. Uh, 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
18 bludgeoning,
Nice.
and I'll do action surge.
Can we teleport out of this demiplane? Like, do we have to leave the way we came in?
30 to hit.
Plane shift is an option. I just don't have materials for
18 damage.
Nice. Okay. You get a few hits because of action surge, right? Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, because you basically do all your attacks again.
You get all your attacks again with action surge, yeah.
Pop, pop,
okay.
pop.
Then I attack again.
Yeah.
That's a 33 to hit. 19 damage, and one more is a 32 to hit.
Jackie, come on.
And
Let's
14
go.
damage.
How do you want to kill him?
So I just kind of wrapped around him, and I've just been like, just pummeling his face over and over and over and over and over until he's just a bloody mess.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Lay down, lay down.
If you punch him in the heart, the blood pumps quicker and it goes to my fangs. Just telling you, Tara.
Just-
Very good.
Love how that comment's coming in through the telepathic link. You're just ferociously biting into this thing's dick.
Yep.
In that case, then, it seems quiet in the demiplane.
Do these things melt after upon death, or are they not fiends?
Yes, they are melting.
That's what I thought. Oh, that's cool. And like, as like, we'll kind of just like grab a handful of the goo. Huh. That's interesting. I've never seen a fiend melted before me before.
So are we like just running out of this place now? We got this. Money, do you want to grab that thing? You're probably best with it.
Yeah, I mean, I can try to grab a hold of it.
Right. So, exit strategies to be put in consideration. There's going out the way we came in, or if Palin, you don't have anything that's connected to material plane, like stuff you use to plane shift, do you?
I do not. Could I not teleport us once we get out of this
have
demiplane?
teleport?
Yeah, I have teleport.
Oh, yeah.
So you were already talked about how teleport within this is restricted.
Yeah.
He had mentioned that to you.
Oh, right.
Yes. We could get back to our ship. I mean, we just have to make a run for it and fight up a dragon.
That's true.
We could just fight the dragon.
Though he did mention that it was within the underground complex specifically that you couldn't go from a teleport from a position inside to outside the underground complex. So that's the limitation that you were told.
Right. So if we get out into the open air surface level, we should be able to teleport.
This object is 250 pounds and 5 feet wide.
Yeah, just become a bird and you can fly us out.
Yeah, I guess I could. If we get outside, give me 1 second. Let me look at a spell real quick. Animal shapes. What's the thing here? Challenge rating of 4 below. Let me just see what giant creatures I could become.
Can you become a dragon?
It's specifically to beasts, not all creatures, not any kind of creature. I'm not that big of a shape changer yet. Let's just look. Beast challenge rating 4. Movement type fly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Size. Let's do large and huge.
Just for y'all know, I can push, drag, or lift 1,260 pounds.
Lord.
That's why I said you'd carry that out of here.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. Just some spells have a few limitations, but that's about it.
I mean, not to compete, but I can push, drag, or lift 1,500 pounds.
Pardon?
Here, you want to take it?
Yeah.
I love it.
They start playing catch in the room. Cool. Catch in the dummy plane.
Does teleportation circle have the same limitations based on like weight and stuff? It doesn't say anything about weight. I know I can't do it down here. I just have to.
Right. Just remember, it does take a minute to.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Just drawing on the ground for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of ways out of here. You just got to pick what you want to do.
Yeah. Let's try going back out the way we came.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what I got. The only idea I have is that right now. I mean, shit. Actually, let me try something. The book that Tara nicked. Can Azog just quickly look through that? If there's anything left in there, like a plane shift tool for the hells or something like that. We're just long shot, but there's anything like that in this book.
Yes. So specifically looking through there, you see that there is in one of the margins. There's a teleportation circle sequence.
Oh, but Palin, look at this.
Oh. Yes, fairly rudimentary. I could. Yes.
And looking at very closely, Palin, you see that you couldn't come up with this calculation math. It leads to another plane specifically. You give me an Arcana check.
Ooh. Okay.
Can I join in as well?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I guide myself, Matt?
Yeah, you can guide yourself.
I am not rolling well today. That's only a 9.
It's a 24.
Can't tell the specific location, though you can tell the plane. This is a teleportation circle that would lead to Avernus.
I'll share that.
I mean, what are our odds of survival going out there versus a hop to Avernus?
How long would we have to spend in Avernus before we can hop out?
Well, I need a tuning fork that's attuned to the material plane, and I do not have that.
So you want us to plane shift and then not have a way back to our boat?
So if we go back the way we came, but instead of going all the way to the storeroom we came down in, what if we go up to the storeroom that was closer?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or maybe
outrun a dragon.
maybe our buddy knows how to get in and out of this place since he got here awfully quickly.
That's a good point.
He probably used teleportation magic to teleport to the surface and then walked down to his office. But if we could get out of here and Palin, you could teleport us. Once we get to the surface, we're fine. We just teleport back to our ship.
Yes, very sensible.
All right, let's go. Because we're wasting time. Let's go.
Go.
Following y'all and lifting a bunch of stuff.
I will lead. I have the sharpest nose and can help get us quicker.
Here, so I'll move us back, and you go back to the door with the mouth. And you arouse some suspicion from the Aranias. So then, Azok, you're due at this time. Roll me d12.
Okay. D12. 11.
Okay. All good so far.
All right.
All right. There we go. So, here. We take just at least one of your tokens up there. Don't even know who I'm grabbing. You're here now. And then just kind of move along. You going up?
Yep, going up.
Okay. And so you're going back through the passageway and the office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you meet him. He sees you. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. Need help getting out of here, actually.
Oh, how can I help you?
Can you get us back to the boat we came in on?
Definitely. Actually, with this, I should be able to override the protections. I should be able to channel some power through the soul here.
The thing that we're carrying?
Yes.
Above table, we had a whole thing about catching this guy in a lie. Do we trust him with this thing right now or not?
He was lying about whether it could be used to construct a plane, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
But currently, you guys are over here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, we got what we need, right? So at this
We're
point,
just right there. Down the stairs and up to the north.
Shit.
What decision you want to make?
Yeah. Take our chances outside.
okay.
Oh, good luck.
Yep. Sorry, just can't trust anybody right now. I don't say that out loud, by the way. We had a whole thing about trust with this guy earlier.
No, we don't want to. We don't want to get you implicated. We got this.
Okay. Moving down, you carry this big thing down the stairs now into public areas. Go ahead and what?
Go north.
Oh, we're thinking of instead of going to the okay.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah.
Okay.
The hallway is still after once you got to that office, like it's all upper level management, so it's like not as patrolled.
Gosh,
so
yeah.
You're moving now. You're going to be going up, but for this next bit, this is the last one down here. We'll say who's next? Declan, give me a D12.
Oh, 3.
Okay. All right. if you want to go up. I'll put a little bit of a spot right next to the upper map.
Gotcha.
You scroll up where you're coming out.
I think that would be like right here.
Yep. So once you get out there, once you get into this part of the building, you are enclosed because it is like there's a roof here. You're obviously out in the open as soon as you exit that door, and there is no pathway leading to your boat.
Now can we teleport?
I don't think so, right? I think we had to get. Or was this area unshielded? Was it just like the
It was underground that was
lower
shielded.
level?
At least that's what
Okay.
he told you.
Yeah. Well, here goes everything. Palin will instruct everyone to link hands, or maybe they don't actually have to do that, but it feels right. And he's going to try and teleport us to the library on the airship.
Okay, so here's the thing. This does not count as equipment. So you can teleport an object. Or you can target the group.
Wow.
Hang on, let me look at something here.
They don't know we've stolen it yet. If we teleport the crystal and get to our ship, we can leave.
Yeah. That's true. No alarm's been sounded that we're aware of.
Yeah,
Exactly.
go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Boom. I'll teleport the crystal to the ship.
Okay, give me a D100. You're very familiar.
Oh.
Casting good vibes.
Somewhere else.
Good vibes. Good vibes. Good
48.
vibes.
You're good to go. You
Okay.
feel it goes on target.
Can you imagine if I just dropped it in the ocean or something?
If you hit similar area, it goes on someone else's ship
Yeah.
somewhere in Exandria.
Yep.
Those are
We're
risks,
just like,
man.
oh,
Those
look
are-
at
that
us.
smell.
Obsidian tied out of nowhere just has a thing on it. Just has this giant soul.
Okay. Very good. Then, as we figure out your escape, we'll figure the rest out next week.
Oh man, dude,
Phew.
So far, no alarms raised. Good
lovely.
heist. All right. So, much those of you watching, you've seen a very nice heist, and we will come back to it next week.